Welcome back to my channel. I filmed this a couple days ago, and then when I looked at my camera, it apparently I never somehow or another it sped it up, so it can't, the footage can't be salvaged. So I'm just gonna start with my cheat sheet and enter the figures on here, so you can just see income. I don't know if I should list out my salary per pay period or just total. I think for the monthly, I think I'm going to do total. Let me zoom you in here. So I think I'm just going to do total income. Miscellaneous income is going to be anything like my daughter pays for her own cell phone bill, so she gives me the money for that. Last month I received a $6 refund check from one of my credit cards, so it just miscellaneous is going to be any of that. And then let's put the total. I'm going to use this to draw a line. Because I don't know where my ruler is. I know that line is not straight, so, but that's okay. Let's do... I don't share my salary online because I can't. When I got hired at my job, I agreed not to disclose my salary to others. So I like to keep my job, so I'm not going to put my salary. Let's put this line here. Oh, I've got to find my ruler. Okay. So let's put, let's do expenses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them up into columns. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess I should. No, I shouldn't, because it's not even. I was going to break it up based upon when they're due, but they're not even. More of my bills are due at the beginning of the month versus the end of the month, or the second half of the month. For those of you who are new to my channel, I get paid twice a month, and so I unfortunately don't get what many of you guys call the magic months, because I get 2 paychecks. But there are some months where the 2 paychecks are slightly higher than normal, because instead of it being for like 80 hours, it might be for 88 hours. So there are some perks to that, but not always. T-Mobile in my handwriting is not the greatest. So please forgive my handwriting. So let's do okay. Apparently, I can't figure out how to draw lines. Let's do one more to add total to it. Okay. I'm just going to write expected because this is what I'm budgeting for. And that's going to be 800. My mortgage went up. I just got a bill saying that it was going to go up next month. So 72 21. So that's my mortgage. Apple Pay is the storage on my phone. Home warranty, like insurance on my house, things of that nature. So let me give you a slight backstory. So last year I planned on filming every month. I think I filmed one video last year in 2023. Actually, I don't even think I filmed it in 2023. I think I filmed it in 2022 and posted in 2023. The goal was for me to be very what do you want to say? Very regimented and post at least once a week, if not more. However, life happened and just a lot went on. So at the beginning of the year, I decided to rearrange my bedroom and misplaced all of my planners. I mean, all of them. I had 3. I had a medical planner because for those of you who don't know, I had a stroke several years ago, and so I have doctor's appointments regularly. So I just my medical planner just is like my appointments, questions I have for the doctor, things of that nature. Now then my everyday planner, which just is as it states, it's the everyday planner. And that is just all my that's just all my day-to-day, this is what you've got to get done type things. And so I misplaced everything. That is so, let's start with this because I can't write on the coil, as you can see. I'm not good with with writing on the coil, so I don't think I've left myself enough space. Oh, I did. Just barely. So I lost all my planners. And then unfortunately, I will say, if my daughter is watching this, you might want to just fast forward this portion, because I need whiteout. I went too far. So then a few months into last year, my mom unfortunately got sick, and it progressed super fast. Unfortunately, she was diagnosed with cancer in April. She underwent chemo. Things were looking good. Everything was moving as expected. And then in September, October, it started progressing super fast. And unfortunately, she passed away in December of last year. So Sam's Club. So while I was not my mom's primary caregiver, like day in and day out, I wasn't taking care of her. My aunt was, and my nephew was helping her somewhat. I was the person who made sure she attended her doctor's appointments. I was the person who talked to the doctors, things of that nature. So, and then once it progressed super fast, I was the one dealing with making sure her bills were getting paid and things of that nature. So unfortunately, when she passed, I also had to take care of making arrangements, and I'm her, in the state of Maryland, I'm her, what they call her personal representative. I am handling her estate to make sure that she things that need to be paid off continue to be paid. She still had a mortgage on her home when she passed away. Her car was still, a loan was still on her vehicle. So we had to make sure that that stuff got paid off and transferred to the appropriate party. Things of that nature. So I was not up to filming. I honestly, I don't want to say I wasn't up to filming. I filmed. However, every time I filmed, I would burst into tears. So it just wasn't a good look. So I decided not to post anything. But I need to get back in gear and handle not just my finances. I need to handle my life, because unfortunately she passed away. She had life insurance, but life insurance doesn't cover everything. I had to actually come out of pocket with some with money of my own. And so then in addition to that, on top of that, I decided to do emotional spending. And I was so proud of myself. As of last year, I had paid off 90% of my credit cards or 90% of my debt, which was credit cards. Unfortunately, I got myself back into credit card debt because life just continued to keep happening. my refrigerator was 11 years old. She decided to finally, I don't want to say she died, but like the freezer kept popping open, and so it kept defrosting all of my food, all of my frozen food. So I ended up having to get a new refrigerator, which was like an insane amount of money, which I did not have on hand. So I had to put it on a credit card. Then I had savings saved up. Then my steps decided to start pulling away from the landing. That had to be replaced, and that was a nice chunk of change. Then my hot water heater broke. So I am just having tons of fun with all of that. So I have now a Lowe's credit card. Thankfully, I had the money to pay for my steps and my water heater, like in my savings account. So it wasn't, my savings account took a huge blow. But it wasn't like, oh, you have to put it on credit cards. So fingers crossed, we're just hoping nothing else happens. I need to squeeze in my cash. I did not think about this. I need to now squeeze in the cash items, or not the cash items, because a lot of times I can't. The Walmart I go to, a lot of times will have the register set where you can't pay cash, you have to pay with a credit card. But these are expenses that don't have a due date necessarily. So I forgot to factor those into when I was adding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's see. We can put household and that too. Okay, I'm not anticipating. You know what? I'm just going to put cash items. And then we're just going to put household. I think I'm good for my medical. I don't plan on using Easy Pass. I can put the cat. I think I've gotten everything I need. That was the other thing. Unfortunately, my fur baby, my lovely dog, Louis, got sick and passed away last month as well. And the vet bills that came with that. So my savings between the steps, the hot water heater, and the vet bills took a huge blow. So now I only have one cat left in my home. And I think I'm good for her for November, because in October I picked up her cat food, both hard and wet food, and she has litter in the house. So I think I can leave her off the budget this month. And just put I think I've refilled all my medication, so I think I'm good with that. So let's put allowance, and then unbudgeted. Unbudgeted, I always add to my budget, even though I only put 0. I think we'll do and then expected, and then let's do actual. These lines are super crooked. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. My lines are super crooked. Oh well. It'll live. So I'm budgeting $400 for household. And that's for my groceries and whatnot. I decided this month to bump my allowance up to $200 because I overspend regularly. I will admit, that's what I forgot to put on there. Okay. I'm going to have to put that, I'm just going to put that under allowance because technically it's my allowance. Last month like I said, my fur baby Louie got sick, and so I did more emotional spending. So, income. Did I put income, expenses, cash, and then total? Okay. This is just going to be a summary of everything at a glance. That way I can just glance at it and see, okay, you said you were going to spend X amount and you didn't. So we're going to put total savings. Okay. Because theoretically, after my expenses are subtracted from my income, whatever's left I should theoretically be putting back into savings. Hopefully this month I have leftover money, but I'm gonna be honest, it's November. This is for my November budget. That's the other thing I forgot to add to the list. Shit. I forgot to add gifts. Because I'm going to start purchasing Christmas gifts. And I forgot to add that too. So I guess I'll just put all that under unbudgeted. Or maybe I'll actually outline it on when I do the paycheck budget. So I get paid on the 7th, typically the 7th and the 22nd of the month. But I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, I do. So let me look at what. So for the month of November, I will get paid on the 7th and the 22nd. December is when I don't get paid on the 7th and 22nd because those fall on a weekend. So I would get paid the Friday before those dates. So, okay. So, what I will do, actually, I think I'm going to break this. Should I break it up? Or should I? I think I'm going to. How long is this video? Okay. We're at 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop here. And then I think I'm going to stop here. And then I will do a paycheck 1 budget. That won't be posted right away. But give me a minute. Let me add the totals up and enter the figures into the boxes. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I forgot to write in what I expected to pay for PayPal. I have 2 PayPals. One is just regular PayPal, and one is PayPal credit card. I think it's a MasterCard, I believe. I don't know. So the total, oh, I just realized I didn't add in the totals. I went off camera to do that and still didn't do it correctly. So the total for this section is $1578.40, and this one is $1463.33, and this is $600 total. So the total for my expenses combined is $3,041.73, and then $600 for expenses. Theoretically, if I stay on budget, I should see some savings. Not much. But I'm probably not going to stay within this budget because I just realized, or not just realized, I realized I did not add in not unbudgeted gifts. So my niece's birthday was October 13th. But she's a busy little beaver. We were scheduled to go, I was scheduled to take her to dinner for her birthday, which is a tradition for me. Not necessarily for my niece, but I take, for my kids, I take them to the restaurant of their choosing for their birthday. When I say choosing, I mean within limits. We can't go to a $300 burger joint. It has to be within a reasonable amount. But everyone gets to pick the restaurant of their choice. My daughter picked Outback Steakhouse. Her birthday is October the 8th. So we went around her birthday to Outback Steakhouse for her birthday. My niece decided she also wants to go to Outback Steakhouse or Chick-fil-A. 2 vastly different restaurants, but her decision. So I've decided I'm now going to start that tradition for like my niece, as my treat to her, take her out for dinner for her birthday. I get to spend time with her, hang out with her, because unfortunately she's like in dance and school, and she's a kid. She doesn't want to hang out with her old aunt all the time. In addition to that, I'm going to give her a birthday card with some cash. I just haven't figured out how much I want to give her. Then I have Christmas gifts that I need to shop for, that I have not decided on the budget for. So that is something I didn't add into this. So I think for the monthly budget, which is this, you won't see that added in, but I think when I do my paycheck 1 and paycheck 2 budgets, you'll see those dollar amounts factored in to the budgets. But this one is, the numbers are going to be way off. So I'm sorry that it took me so long to get back to filming, but I'm back to it. Hopefully I can maintain filming at least once a week. I have at least 2 more videos lined up to be posted. If not tomorrow, probably soon. I'm filming this on Halloween. So if I can, I'm going to attempt to get this edited and posted tonight, so that way you actually can see it on tomorrow, November the 1st. But if not, it'll definitely be posted tomorrow. I have a haul video, and then I have a 31-day of October Advent type calendar that I filmed, and I'll post that as well. So I do have some videos, so at least for the month of November, you will see a couple videos. So I'm hoping to stick to this. But as many of y'all know, like, you know, life unfortunately happens, and sometimes you got to take a step back. Hopefully I won't have anything else happen. And hopefully I will see you again soon. If you like these types of videos, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Have a good day.